Welcome students, this is the third part of my video on the chapter what is democracy and why democracy. So in the previous video we have learned about the two features of democracy with the example of Pakistan and China and Mexico. So today in this video we will learn about the third feature of democracy, that is one person, one vote and one ballot. Okay. So this choice is available to all the people in equal basis. So one person, one vote and one value is the third feature of democracy, and the choice and opportunity is available to all the people on equal basis on the democratic country. Okay. So in the democratic country, the people have right to choose their government. Okay. So this is what the third feature says. Okay. So let us learn some of the example given in your book. Okay. So one person, one vote and one value. The principle of universal adult franchise. So one person, one vote and one value is the principle of universal adult franchise. Principle of universal adult franchise is that the people who are above 18 years have right to vote. Okay. So this principle of universal adult franchise is accepted by almost all over the world. Okay. But there are many instances of denial of equal right to vote. Okay. But there are some countries which does not allow the people to keep a right to vote. Okay. The right to vote. For example, in case of Saudi Arabia, women do not have the right to vote. So in case of Saudi Arabia, what is there? In Saudi Arabia, the woman does not have the right to vote. Only the man can vote. Okay? And Estonia has made its citizen rules in such a way that the people belonging to Russian minority find it difficult to get the right to vote. So in Estonia, okay, what is there? Has made its citizens rules in such a way that the people belonging to Russian minority, this Russian minority in Estonia have no right of voting. Understand? So that is there. And in Fiji, the electoral system in such that the vote of an indigenous Fijian has more value than that of an Indian Fijian. So in the place called Fiji, what is there? The indigenous, the citizen of Fiji, that is the citizen of Fiji, that is Fijian. Okay, what is there? The Fijian has more. The vote of Fijian has more value than the Indian Fijian. Okay, so there is a kind of discrimination in these countries regarding the right of vote. Okay, so democracy is based on the fundamental principle of political equality. So democracy is actually based on the fundamental principle of equality. In democratic country, all the people, whether woman, whether man, whether rich, poor, okay, all are considered equal, and everyone above the age of 18, okay, have right to vote, whether he or she is male or female, without any discrimination of caste and creed. Okay, so in democratic country, everyone have the right to vote. But this Saudi Arabia, Estonia, and Fiji, these are some countries who consider themselves as democratic country, but they does not allow, okay, everyone to cast the vote. There is some kind of discrimination. So these all things shows that these all countries are not democratic country. Okay, this gives us the third feature of democracy. In democracy, each adult citizen must have one vote, and each vote must have one value. So in the democratic country, all the adults above the age of 18, okay, who are above 18 years of age are considered as adult, and the citizen have and every citizen have right of one vote. Okay, and each vote must have one head. But in these countries there are the case is not the same. There are some kind of discrimination. So these countries consider themselves as democratic, but we can say that actually this country is not a democratic country, because these countries are failing in giving all the people a right of one person, one vote and one ballot, a right of voting. Okay, so these countries, we can say that these countries are not a democratic country. Okay, my dear students, now we move on to the last feature of democracy, that is rule of law and respect for rights. Okay, and this feature also says the exercise of this choice leads to the government limited by the basic rules of the constitution and citizen rights. That means the government had to work according to the constitution, according to the rules that is in the constitution. Okay, they have to follow the constitutional rules. Okay, so they have to work according to that. Okay, so that is what the fourth feature of democracy is. Okay, but I am giving you some of the example of the countries. So we are going like that only. So will be now starting with the fourth feature of democracy, that is rule of law and respect of rights. Okay, so in this feature I am giving you the example of the country Zimbabwe. Okay, so from the case of Zimbabwe, this feature of democracy can be understood in a better way. So in the case of Zimbabwe, the feature of this fourth feature of democracy we can understand in a better way. How will we study? Okay, Zimbabwe attained independence from white minority rule in 1980. So Zimbabwe got independence in 1980 from the British rule. Okay, from then onwards, after 1980, what happened? The country has been ruled by a party, ZANU-PF. Okay, ZANU-PF. So this is the name of the party, one of the party in Zimbabwe. Okay, so after 1980, this party is ruling Zimbabwe. Okay, so which led the freedom struggle. So this ZANU-PF party was the party that led the freedom to Zimbabwe from the British rule. Okay, so from then onwards, this ZANU-PF party was ruling Zimbabwe. Okay, the party leader Robert Mugabe. The leader of this party was Robert Mugabe. Understand? Has been the president of the country since independence. So after 1980, the leader of this party, Robert Mugabe, had been. So this man was the leader of this party, and after 1980, and he became the president after independence, Robert Mugabe, and he is only ruling the country, Zimbabwe. Okay, so elections are always won by this party through violence and harassment of the opposition. So previously, before independence, this party was very good party. Okay, but after when they were able to throw away British from their country, and when all the power came to the hands of ZANU-PF party and the leader Robert Mugabe, what happened? This Robert Mugabe became very powerful. All the power were in his hand, and he started misusing his power by violence and harassment of opposition. Okay, so although there were some opposition party, but this party were ruling party and all the powers were in their hands. That's why they were able to suppress all the opposition party with the violence and malpractices. Understand? So this party only in Zimbabwe, always this party or the member of this party only started to win the election every year, because this party were in power and they didn't allow any other opposition party to come up. Understand? And if they come up also, then what they used to do, they used to with the violence method and malpractices, they used to suppress all those parties. Understand? Politician, workers and journalists. Politician, workers and journalists all were in the favor of this party. All they had to do what this party leaders said. Okay. The protests against the president were illegal, and the government does not give court judgment which went against it. So when this Robert Mugabe came into power, and when this party came into power, what happened? The people were not allowed to do the protest only. Okay, the people's rights were taken away. Understand? And this Robert Mugabe became a type of dictator, brought a type of a dictatorship government. Okay, and he started using the violence method to suppress opposition parties also, and the protest also. Okay, so thus there is no rule of law and citizen rights are not respected. So I already told you that all the rights of the citizens were taken away. The people had no choice. Okay, so they were forced to choose the member of this party as the leader. So they had no choice. The people of Zimbabwe had no choice. Thus, there is no rule of law. All laws were in the hands of Robert Mugabe or in the hands of ZANU-PF party. Okay, so they became a dominant party in the Zimbabwe, and thus there is no rule of law and citizens' rights are not respected. Okay, and why? It is so because every time this party, the member of this party only started winning the election, and there is no value of voting also. Okay. Recently, Robert Mugabe was thrown out of power after 37 years. So after 37 years, Robert Mugabe was thrown out of the power. So from 1980, he was ruling Zimbabwe. Understand? For how many years? 37 years. And after 37 years only, this Robert Mugabe was thrown out of the power. Okay? And Emerson Mnangagwa became the new president. So after throwing Robert Mugabe, Emerson Mnangagwa became the new president. Understand? The state would respect the basic right of the citizen. Now the people, after this Robert Mugabe was thrown out and this new president came, then only the people got the rights. Okay, of citizen. Understand? And also they got the freedom of expression, freedom to protest, and freedom to take all the political action. Now after the Robert Mugabe only, the democratic form of government came into Zimbabwe, and further these rights should be protected by the judiciary, and these people's rights were further protected by the judiciary law. Understand? Which orders and all the people, or that may be the government or the higher people. Okay, all the people should follow the same rule of. Okay. Thus, another feature of democracy is that democratic government rules within limits set by the constitutional law and citizens. So, I have already told you the case of Zimbabwe, that in case of Zimbabwe, after 1980, there was no rule of law and respect of right because of Robert Mugabe. Although that was later on that this democratic government came into being, being, but till the time of Robert Mugabe, till the 37 years, although they used to consider them as a democratic country, but so my dear students, we'll end up here today. I'll come up with the next part of video, continuation of this chapter that is in the fourth part of this video. Okay, so till then, stay home, stay safe, and have a nice day.